Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Thursday. It is August 1st, 2019. Gonna look to feature ninth race from the spot, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world, and join me tomorrow for the Saratoga Oaks from the spot, and also Saturday for the Whitney. Just in general, join me all week for Saratoga, and also join me for my Goodwood previews this weekend also. But let's get to the feature ninth race, which is a race I really love. The ninth race, it's for the stayers. It's the Birdstone Stakes. It's going for a purse $100,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going to the main track at the distance of ground of 2,800 meters, or the distance of ground of 1.75 miles on the Saratoga main track. 2,800 meters, 1.75 miles staying. One of the few staying races in New York, in North America in general, on dirt. But something I've noticed at NYRA so far this year, they've started a kind of a marathon series on dirt. It started off with the Bernardini Stakes at Aqueduct back in March, late February, early March. Then it went on to what do you call that? The flat out at Belmont in May. Then you had the Brooklyn, and now you have this race, and it goes on next month with the new Jockey Club Grand Prix, the American Jockey Club mile-and-a-half race at Belmont next month, and hopefully they'll add more races. Another race at Aqueduct in the fall. I would really like that. Maybe a return of the Coyote Lake Stakes or the Gallant Fox. That would be really cool. But we'll have to wait and see when the stake schedule returns. I really do like these longer races. My top selection, I'm going to take the 8-horse Rocketry. I know he's probably going to be the most overbet horse in the nation today, but I still think he'll run well. I'll go 8-1-6-2 in the superfecta. I'll go 8-1 in the Maldives, but the top selection is the 8-horse Rocketry. This 5-year-old horse by Hardspun. Jimmy Jerkins trains. Joe Rosario picks to mount up. Blinkers off today, because last time out they put the blinkers on and he ran crap on the 6th of July at Belmont, 1.25 miles in the Suburban Handicap or Suburban Stakes. He had the rail, which is a good thing going 1.25 miles at Belmont, but he ran nothing. He finished in 8th by 17 lengths, was never into it, never quickened up, very wide, and he just did not show up. Taking the blinkers off today, I think, is for the better. At the 1.75 mile trip, which he likes, I think I'll run a lot better. Before that, he ran at Belmont, June the 8th, 1.5 miles in the Brooklyn Invitational, and he ran a good second place finish by half length. He fought Marconi down at the end. He ran well there, and then the flat out, the local prep race for the Brooklyn, going mile 3/8 at Belmont, he finished second by 2 3/4 lengths. Marconi just had the jump and set some easy fraction on the front end, but this horse is wide, but he showed promise at the end, and throughout the race before the skip away of Goldstream, going a mile 3/16. First off the break, he finished 5th by 6 lengths. He was very overbred, and Marconi just had his own way, closing up well from mid-pack. It's kind of a good rivalry they have, Marconi and Rocketry, but I think Rocketry could get in front of him today. But this horse has won at this distance. He actually won the marathon at Churchill last year, going 1.75 miles, really closing up well. It won by 3/4 length, won it easily, and then actually won the Temperance Hill Invitation at Belmont, going 1.5/8 miles last fall, beating Men of War's track record that day, which was up for just under 98 years or 99 years. So he ran quite well there, but he's been training well. Back to the longer trip, 9-5 ship price. I know he's going to get overbet, but I think he'll run well, so I'll take him here. I also think the 1-horse Marconi, who's the heavyweight here at 124 pounds, will also run a big race. Jose Lascano gets the nuts. This horse also ran the Suburban a few weeks ago at Belmont, and he ran absolutely shit also. He finished 7th by 16.5 lengths, never got to the front end. That's where he does his best running, and he just never stayed. But he does better with these longer races. Who would have known Tom Pletcher and the Kumar group have a good Kumar, partnership group, have a good stay here in America. Before that, he won the Brooklyn very nicely, he won the flat out, and won the skip away very easily. It took a little while for this horse, for them to get used to this horse, but when they finally did, they finally got used to the horse. I think he'll run well 8-5. It's a crap price, but again, he's proven he can stay the trip. So to recap my selection for the ninth from Saratoga to Birdstone, let's take the 8-horse Rocketry as the top selection. We'll also use the 1-horse Marconi, and we'll go 8-1-6-2 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.